ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a treat tonight. The views stated in this track are solely of the Block himself and cannot be reproduced or retransmitted except by Block Basics Productions, BBP, and their affiliates.
Yeah, no, I'm saying come over and eat up. Yes, come on to episode 443 of the Tyrell Effect. Today we're going to be featuring a few artists, one by the name of Ashaman. We were trying to get him on here live. He is from the mountains. He was born at the mountains, in the foot of the mountains in Guadalupe. Guadalupe is one of the areas where the Village Global Network does have a radio station located, making us one of the global entities in media. It is something that is interesting to see the correlation to. Now, to give you a little bit of story, being immersed in the rhythms of the country and true lover of poetry, it was the early classes that he put his text to music. At the beginning of the 90s, he made his mark in the sound systems and on the stages of the island and Paris. We're going to talk more about Ashaman as we get into the track, but you know what? We're going to do some cross-border tracks here. We're going to play something south of the border for a minute. Here we go. You ever feel like that? So y'all can see what's going on over here, you know what I mean? I'm not just looking off screen. I'm not just distracted by some passing by. I'm actually picking the songs as we go. Sometimes I gotta throw a different track or two in the melody, in the mix, you know, mix it up a bit. Okay. Okay. All right. A collaboration here. P.O.E. or someone else driving under insanity, and yours truly, the Black. Track's called Maybe. And for the movement, got the track with Snoop Dogg. Featuring Snoop Dogg is And for the Movement. Track's called Takeover. We're going to play that in a bit. Stay tuned. Making moves north of the border over here. Take up too much, but maybe lately. Big dog trying to get up on the lap. Big dog trying to get up on the lap. Big dog trying to get up on the lap. make moves, and I'm never looking back to the things I've already done. Now I'm looking for the throne. I'm aiming for the zone now. Been places you may never see. I'm that man you may never be. Fly to hackers. Icarus is me. Sticking movie see and the reality. Pick about the scene because I'm oversized. The block on rise thanks to the most high. About to drop a POE, maybe DUI. Maybe this is why music's what I try. It's in the lost, baby. I've looked deeper within, moved over to a book. Finds me the things that make me less occur. Maybe I'm seismic, a step of a shook. Sometimes, and then maybe I'm divine wing spin. Exposed the north is a culture shock. Maybe you should try. Keep in mind if you're not a staff, you're a client. Those are powerful words right there. Well, I think so, anyways. You can be the judge. Y'all got a track coming up here. I'll take over. All right, so we got the track here. And for the movement, featuring Snoop Dogg. I mean, I can't stress this enough. I had the opportunity to interview with the man shortly after he made the track, and he was amped to talk about it, amped to see it in motion. This is the man who originated the 9 or 1 BJ beats 9 Yanks, and he had to actually fight over copyright issues to get that claim. So let's go into the track, though. Here we go. M for the Movement, featuring Snoop Dogg, called Takeover. It's a vibe still. You could be listening to this live on youtube.com/at Expose the North 8741. You could be listening to this after on Zeno.fm/Culture Shock Radio, or many of the syndicated radio stations within the Village Global Network that span from Guadalupe and beyond. Shout out to Ashaman. We're going to have a feature of his music coming up just now. We got to take a commercial break shortly. Speaking of commercials, you see that on TV. So if you're seeing this, hey, how you doing? That being said, check it out, Expose the North. We go there and beyond. The Terrell Effect, Culture Shock Radio. Come get your fix. Culture Shock Enterprises. We are the product. Y'all. All right, so we're here. It is episode. We are on 443. Okay. We're coming around the corner to 450. That's 7 weeks away. I think we should come every 50th, but in 107 episodes, ladies and gentlemen, I will be celebrating my 500th, my 500th episode. Sometime next year, I'll have 500 episodes of this. So, you know what I mean? I got some tenure. It's not only the Terrell Effect that we do candid conversations. It's been on a little bit of a hiatus because we've been setting up some interviews for this month. You know what I mean? This one was a big one. But communication complications from the iPhone Nation make it so I couldn't speak to the shaman. You know, I have an issue with that. It's you know what I mean. If you're using a device that's supposed to access media, you should be able to access whatever form of media you're trying to access on a device, unless you're being limited by that organization. And I find Apple to do that. They have a lot of limitations. So, it's whatever. Got two artists featured here. Right? We're gonna play a shaman later on in the show because you know what I mean. I'm gonna close it out with that. But we open the door with North of the Border feature. All right. Now I've been doing this for the better part of 8 years. There's a lot that goes into this behind the scenes. I have help putting the show together. Got to thank everybody that's, you know what I mean, contributed their energies to making sure I got a playlist or I'm organized or I'm where I got to be. But it's going to, I want y'all to be ready for some of the changes that come with it. We got like even commercial breaks and stuff happening here. So I can't say too much, but I can say download the Village Global Network app, the VGN app. Download that and you will be up to date with everything going on in the Village Global Network. Village Global Network, we make the network. We're going to do a collaboration feature right now, and it's going to be semi-16 and out-ish, but not quite. Yeah, we'll do the 16 and out segment right now. There we go. Switch styles. Private name, private number. On the track. Shout out to Driving Under Insanity. Check out DUI on Hosting Under Insanity later on tonight on xrpradio.co.uk. That's right, xrpradio.co.uk. Jump in the chat by adding /chats. Talk to the man. He's pretty humble for someone as talented as he is. So tune in to the music, listen to the energy, hear the vibe. Run it. All right, here we go. I got to play this whole track. This is one of the biggest tracks out of the summer. Hey, Johnny Armani on the track with the one. That's right. Private name. There's a little bit of a thing here. You know what I mean? Oh, February is about to be a hot month. Look for the drop. The track's called Feel. It features private name, private number, as well as one of the veterans north of the border, Shout him out for doing this thing. Let's Vibe was one of the tracks that he made. It is none other than Choclair. Yes, Private Name, Private Numbers doing a collaboration with Choclair. Pick up your John, go listen to the track. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. See, if I had known that I could show this DJ thing happening right here the whole time, y'all probably would be watching more of what I was doing. I didn't know. You probably just see me going like this and had no clue what I'm looking at. Well, I'm looking at this. There we go. Ashaman will be featured the next segment of the Terrell Effect. Tune in every Wednesday at 8 a.m. to Zeno.fm/CULCHASHOCKRADIO. Zeno.fm/Culture Shock Radio. We're in the mix. Come get your fix. Culture Shock, we are the product. Expose the North, we go there and beyond. Village Global Network, we make the network. These are all things you're going to be hearing a lot of, especially if you download the Village Global Network app. I went from like 2 hours of music to at least 15 minutes of promo within 45. Sometimes changes happen. You know what I mean? That doesn't make me corporate. That means you're going to have to listen to the other shows we got. What's it called? The Insanity Effect, coming to xrpradio.co.uk. Hosting under Insanity is happening tonight at 6 p.m. on xrpradio.co.uk. Also, tonight is the launch of Village Vibes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Village Vibes will be launched tonight. And it will feature a few of the Village Global Network personalities. Tune in to see which ones, because it's going to be a time well spent getting to know what's going on. The Village Vibes tonight. Download the Village Global Network app to figure out what time. All right. It's time. It's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll be right back. All right, we're back. I got one more for Private Name, Private Number, featuring Omega Mighty and Keisha Fresh. What? Oh yes. Big Plane. I call it the 3 mix. Oh. What are you? Juno nominated Keisha Fresh. Omega Mighty, let me say. Check it. What? See. 1, 3, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. This is wild. Big Chuck. Shirts. Don't forget to tie all your shoelace. The melody makes that catchy as hell. Check it. All right. So that was north of the border. Now we're gonna go, I believe we're going west. We're going to Guadalupe. Shout out to Loquapter, you know what I mean? Whoo, he's out there. He knows what it's like. He knows where they at. These guys are on the radar. We go from private name, private number, and Keisha Fresh with Omega Mighty to Ashaman with Queen Omega for the children. Here we go. We are monitored by online radio box. Listen, we got the vibes. Ashaman on the track. Got several releases. At the beginning of the 90s, he made his mark in 1990 from Canada to begin studying chemistry, style. In 2003, he continued his studies in pharmacy in Belgium, where he produced 2 mixtapes, Iritical, 2005, and Vibritical, 2008. In 2010, he participated in compilations with the titles such as Benny Muen or Babylon Burn. In 2013, he released an EP Ancestral with titles such as Jalite and Babylon. In 2015, he went to Miami for a seminar to record a few tracks and do a few performances. We will be back with more from the one known as Ashaman on the Terrell Effect, episode 442, season something, episode something by now. You should know it. If you don't, welcome to the fold. All right. All right. 2710. Now, you know what? I gotta do some things right now. We gotta talk a little bit. All right, so Ashaman's supposed to be on the show today, but I gotta talk to StreamYard about their interface with Apple iPhones and how they need to work more effectively. I think there's a way that we can communicate with them that, there's a way that we could communicate with them that they need to understand. In their own way, they're able to improve the quality of the systems without having to be bullied. Now, I don't want to be a bully, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want you to be calling me Block of Warbucks or something like that. I like the way it sounds, but the reason you'd have to call me that is probably because I've taken on more corporations than I should have. I often say I bark up higher trees than I can climb, and I say that because for the better part of 15 years, I have been on the phone with the Office of the Premier every week. I mean, it's almost religious the way I contact them. It's, see what I'm doing there? Don't worry about it. It'll take time. Anyways, what it comes down to is there are parameters that need to be addressed where it comes to life. And if the people in a position of authority aren't going to do it, then you're leaving it up to people like me. Now, I'm supposed to have a clip here to play, and I want to look for it because y'all need to see some of what's going on. I'll find that clip right quick. So I'm just talking it over while I look for that clip. And this could be seen as a bit of a filibuster because I'm trying to fill time. But sometimes you just got to fill time, right? You got to look at things from a different perspective and see whether or not they are going to be the way they are or if they're going to change and be something else. Now, this something else, this change, it doesn't come from nothing. It comes from energies combined to make something better. And I think if we just take the time to focus on what we can make better, we might be able to do that. Now, I'm not able to find this thing, and I wish I could because I think it would be important for y'all to see it, but I will have it ready for next week, and we'll go over a couple of those parameters. Either way, my bumbling aside, look, it's 443 episodes of this. We've made a lot of connections over the years, and I want to shout out those who are, you know what I mean, doing their own thing on whatever level. You start somewhere. To get a plant, to get a tree, you gotta plant a seed. And even though daylight comes with dark, you gotta have an appreciation for both to understand the cycle of life. So that being said, let's get back to some music we have here. This track is called For the Masters by Ashaman. Let's go. Okay, here we go. We are monitored by Online Radio Box. We are a part of the Village Global Network. Tune in tonight for Village Vibes. Download the Village Global Network application so you can see what's happening in the village. Join in, be a part of the fun, be a part of the chaos, be a part of the good that is the Village Global Network. I say positive chaos, it's creative chaos. There's a lot of ideas happening, and we make it work. We make the network, Village Global Network. Expose the North. We go there and beyond. The Terrell Effect. We in here because we've been here. Yeah, I just came up with that one. 9 years that I haven't had a slogan for that one. There you go. What else we got happening? Candid Conversations. Let's talk. Yeah. All right. Culture Shock. We are the product. Look, Jacks of all trades. You name it, we can tame it. Those are our sponsors, and that's what's going on. So what else do we got going on here? Ladies and gentlemen, it is another day. It is February 1st. I should have said good morning, White Rabbits, for y'all to say good morning, White Rabbit to me so we can pass on this positivity. But like I said, y'all got to stay on point. There's a lot of things about to happen this year. And if you ain't on point, you're going to slip. And if you slip, you might not have the grip to keep on your feet. So, and I'm not just using ice references, but there's a lot of icky things happening behind the scenes in businesses. A lot of people are offering a service that they're not providing and then, making the client seem like they're in the wrong. And we're going to call attention to that kind of stuff. FAFO with Miss D and the block is going to be here just now. And when it happens, y'all got to be ready. Y'all got to remember I done told y'all. And just for the record, it's, you think I'm bad? Oh boy, wait till you see the good we're trying to do. Anyways, we will be right back after this. All right, now we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Final segment, got a couple shows, or a couple songs here that we're gonna play for you. And yeah, that's about it. We're gonna close it down with some good stuff, some good vibes. We got Safari by Ashaman. The linguistics, Ashaman. Gonna make the arrangements to have him on the show. This is a Terrell Effect. We're about to go. Gotta let you know, the world gets smaller with every step you stroll. Those are Block Thoughts as we close out this 443rd episode of the Terrell Effect. Whew, mercy. All right. Oh. You know what time it is? I've been playing this for at least the last year now. This is my closing song. Brought to you by Driving Under Insanity and someone else. Insanity tonight on xrpradio.co.uk. Join the chat. xrpradio.co.uk/chat. Come back next week. Hit the notification bell. Be sure to check out me and the boys wrestling on live at 7 p.m. on youtube.com/@POEZ. Listen, if I told you about it, I probably had something to do with it. That being said, as one of the executive members, one of the executive founding members of the Village Global Network, I thank you for taking your time to hear and see what we got for you. And hopefully it inspires you to be the best that you can. If not, just try. Just try. Oh, man. Okay. Shout out to all the words. I might have enough time to do what I've been trying to do for the last 4 months playing this song. Hold up. And the get rich quick schemers, shout out to all the truth and the non-believers. Doing what you gotta do. From me to you. Come on, be true. And like I said, gotta get from me to you. Listen on the mission. Some tongues are twisted, but I'm reminiscing as I'm gifting all of the thoughts and the energy I can't spare. So I can pass any plot or plight of despair. And this year is gonna be your whole difference. I'm dissing anyone who's hating on my mission. Those who can't believe you achieve what you perceive, or you just time to roll the sleeves. Still got it. Oh my God, the black. Ladies and gentlemen, 443 of the Terrell Effect has been brought to you by Expose the North. We go there and beyond. Culture Shock. We are the product. Jacks of all trades. If you can name it, we can tame it. The Village Global Network. We go there and beyond. No, sorry. We make the network. Shout outs to 420 DNA. If it's in you, it should be on you. And Holden Roads Coffee, always fresh, never tired. Coffee with personality. Driving Under Insanity. Later on tonight on xrpradio.co.uk. Monday, me and the boys wrestling. youtube.com/@POEZ. And just like that, I'm done.